Hello preschoolers, Miss Batterson here. I'm just going to do a recording of the book that we read during our live call this morning. This is Froggy Gets Dressed. It was cold. Froggy woke up and looked out of the window. "Snow, snow," he sang. "I want to play in the snow." There's his mom. She says, "Go back to sleep, Froggy. Don't you know frogs are supposed to sleep all winter? Wake up when the snow melts." "No, no," cried Froggy. "I'm awake, awake. I want to go out and play in the snow." So Froggy put on his socks, zoop, pulled on his boots, zoop, put on his hat, zap, tied on his scarf, zwip, tugged on his mittens, zum, and flopped outside into the snow. Flop, flop, flop. "Froggy!" Do you see those big words? "Froggy!" called his mother. "What?" yelled Froggy. "Did you forget to put something on?" Froggy looked down. "Oops," cried Froggy, "I forgot to put on my pants." So he flopped back inside, flop, 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 tugged off his mittens, untied his scarf, took off his hat, pulled off his boots. He left his socks on and slipped his pants on. Zip! Then he pulled his boots up, zip, put on his hat, zap, tied on his scarf, zwit, tugged on his mittens, zum, and flopped back outside into the snow. Flop, flop, flop. There's those big letters again. "Froggy!" called his mother. "What?" yelled Froggy. "Did you forget to put something on?" Froggy looked down. "Oops," he cried, "I forgot to put on my shirt." "And your coat," said his mother. Oh my, all this again. He flopped back inside, flop, 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 tugged off his mittens, untied his scarf, took off his hat. He left his pants, boots, and socks on, and buttoned up his shirt. Zip, zip, zip. Then he snapped on his coat, snap, put on his hat, zap, tied on his scarf, zwit, and flopped back outside into the snow. Flop, flop, flop. Well, he looks like he's much better dressed now. I wonder what he could be missing. "Froggy!" called his mother. "What?" yelled Froggy. "Did you forget to put something on?" Froggy looked down. He had on his mittens, he had on his scarf, he had on his coat, he had on his shirt, he had on his pants, he had on his boots, he had on his socks, he reached up, yep, he had on his hat. What could he be missing? "Your underwear!" his mother laughed. "Oops," cried Froggy, getting red in the face, looking more red in the face than green. Means he's embarrassed. He flopped back inside, flop, 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 tugged off his mittens, untied his scarf, unsnapped his coat, unbuttoned the shirt, unzipped the pants, pulled off his boots, took off his socks. He left his hat on and slipped his long johns on. That's the name of these underwear that cover his whole body there, with a zap of elastic. Then he put on one sock, zoop, pulled up one boot, zoop, tugged on one mitten, zoom, started to tug on the other, and let it drop. And said, I'm too tired. And went back to sleep. Zzz. Good night, Froggy. He's there. That's why he's sleeping. Hey guys, if you would like to participate in the activity we did earlier, you can use a whiteboard or a paper to draw a person or a froggy. Think about the things they need to wear. So, draw the underwear and pants and a shirt and socks and boots and a hat and a scarf, mittens, and a coat. And that's what mine looks like when I'm all done. Alright guys, we'll see you later.